I forget, Marcus Resurrection, coming at you with another fire-ass live stream. I don't know how quiet I'm being right now. I'm using a new setup. I can't really hear myself, so I have to go back into the live stream and rely on what these fools are telling me about my volume. But pretty much what we're going to be doing today is, I don't know, I'm recording this. If you're watching this in archive, the date today is October 11th. The Cowboys played the Giants today, and Dak Prescott was injured. It wasn't a very serious injury. It was pretty serious. It was a compound fracture in his ankle, and he had to have surgery. So as we speak, he's having surgery done on his leg. But he's going to be out for an indefinite amount of time. I'm not sure. They haven't released that information as far as I know. But they ended up winning the game because they had already built up a lead. Zeke was still doing his thing. Michael Gallup, he's just a very clutch receiver. Andy Dalton did his thing. But that's besides the point. I had started up a franchise with Dak Prescott, and I played one game in the regular season. I won the game. I played very well. Well, Dak did. But I think as a tribute to him in his rehabilitation and his recovery, I would broadcast me playing the franchise. So that is what we're going to do today. And I might do every Sunday, or I might just do every couple of days. I haven't really decided. I probably won't do it every Sunday because that'll be way too long. Dak Prescott statistically is one of the best in the league right now. But I want to make him the best of all time. And that's going to take a while. You know, I'm looking to win one, if not more, Super Bowls and win MVP at least once. So that's going to take some time. So I'm not going to do it by week. I'm going to play a few games per episode, and we'll see how far we can get. I'm going to do this until Dak Prescott is set to play. Unless he's good to go by next week, then I'll keep it going for a little bit. But you know, we'll see what we can get done. And you know, let's just get right into it. I'm joined today by, well, it's really Elijah and Evan. There's another guy in the party. I don't know if he wants me to call him out by name, you know, but he had a lot of stuff going on in the background. I had to mute him. That's mainly in your concern, but I don't think you will be missing out on very much. So you guys can introduce yourselves, or you can stay quiet. It's up to you.
We were focusing on Call of Duty. I guess do you want to introduce yourself, Evan? Okay, well, that's Evan. Great. Hi, I'm Elijah. As you know, I mean, you kind of clicked on the channel. If you didn't click on the channel and didn't know me, then there's a fucking problem with you. You're fucking retarded, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Yo! Keep on calling yourself a meter. I'm trying to introduce myself. That's all it is. I did. Okay, well, either way, I'm not streaming. I don't feel like it right now. I would rather stream tomorrow, but if you can, I don't post the same content. I post fucking Call of Duty and bullshit like that. But if you would like to, yo, swear to God, if you would like to, subscribe. If not, don't. I don't want you guys. And stuff like that. I'm not streaming against Mel. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, because if not, I'm gonna be good.
Make sure your audio sharing is set to people in party, because I remember when we did the Call of Duty stream, the Modern Warfare one, not 2, but the first one. I honestly don't know how he caught that. That was a bad read on my part, but you know, I got bailed out. When we did the Modern Warfare 1 stream, fucking your mic was off for like an hour. So make sure that if you do want your voice to be heard, make sure that it's set on what it has to be.
I'm gonna have to wait until it's down to actually. I think I can do it now.
I mean, I can check real quick. I can.
Yeah.
I could pull it up on my phone. I just gotta stand up. I don't know. Yeah, those were the days. I got a lot of
podcasts.
Yeah, I got a lot of copyrights on my videos. I almost got my fucking channel terminated. Yeah, let me play some fucking royalty-free music. That people will watch that.
Fucking royalty-free fucking Alan Walker.
I don't know.
That's kind of fucking faded. But yeah, sure. What do you guys want to talk about? You can talk, Ismail. I'm not telling you to shut up. I'll just bullshit.
Evan, say something.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah, Evan, they can't hear you. Elijah, you're all set. Evan, they can't hear you.
Yeah. He doesn't. Yeah. He doesn't want people to hear him.
That's all right. You know.
He doesn't like his voice being shared.
I don't really care. You know, it doesn't really matter to me none. I'm just saying, like, if he did want, then they can't hear. Well, obviously, it's up to you.
Okay, I was gonna build it down in the fucking tunnels, Evan, but okay.
Dak Prescott is an 86 overall right now. He's going to be a 99 by the end of the season. Watch. I don't know if that's accurate, but he's going to be a whole lot better. Because this is our second game. This is, I doubt, going to be... Also, I'm only going to be playing offense because this is a Dak Prescott tribute. It's not just a regular Texans franchise. I mean, Cowboys franchise. So I will just be playing the offense. I hope that's alright. And if it's not, then... Well, I don't care, honestly. You know, it's my video. I'm gonna do what I want.
Not video.
And I don't think that there's a way that I can player lock myself. I'm sure there is, but I don't know it. Also, I might have to turn up the difficulty a little bit. I'm pretty sure it's set all Madden.
Give me a moment.
All pro. It's all pro simulation, so I might, you know, depending on how this game goes, I might move it up to all Madden.
I don't know what you're talking about. Because I do VO3 Zombies videos all the time.
Alright, so that's a bad sack. I'm not too happy about that. Right. So it's 2nd and 19. They scored on the opening drive. I don't really like that. I got the running back. Alright, that's 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 8. I can do that. And we should be in field goal range. I kind of suck at kicking field goals, so you're going to see me go for it a lot. I don't know why, but when they, like, back in the NCAA games, that's going to get picked off. Call pass interference, please. Let's go. Automatic first down. Oh, that's such a bailout. I love that. All right, let's punch it in with Zeke. Or at least try to get a first.
Can we talk about bad fucking Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is? Like, beta is?
The beta is pretty good. I don't know what you're talking about.
The what? Have you played it?
Yeah. Evan, we were talking about it last night, dog. It was both. I played both.
Okay, well, the beta is not doing too good right now. They have a glitch.
That happens with all games.
No, it's a fucking glitch in the game that pretty much when you start up a match and you're inside of one map, it completely turns off your controller and you can't turn it back on. The only way to turn on your controller is hard resetting your PlayStation. So not hard resetting as in like, you know, fucking factory resetting, but like turning off your entire PlayStation fully and then turning it back on. After one, that's as soon as you launch it there. Yeah, it's not very cool.
Come on. What a dime. What an absolute dot. But you know, it is still a beta. There's room for improvement.
I mean, it was the fact that in the alpha it wasn't the same exact way. The alpha was alright. It pissed me off in certain aspects, and I like that they fixed that aspect. But
did he catch it? And he's inbounds. Way to go. Dak is 5 for 5, 95 yards. He's doing pretty good, and that's Cooper's first reception. All right, so let's try to punch it up the middle. Do what Zeke does best.
My thing is that
not as big as a game as I wanted it to be.
Why is there an pretty much? It's basically a huge ass update to already a game that's supposed to come out, and this shit's fucked up. Why the hell can I play the game anymore?
And he drops it. Damn. All right, so that makes it 5 and 6. Right.
Give me 1 second. Leave a zombie.
Yeah, I'll just take it. And he gets rocked, but he gets out at least. That's going to bring up a 4th and 3. As I said, I suck at kicking field goals, but I kind of want to go for it. I want to go for the fake, because Andy Dalton does kind of have wheels. But no, I'll play it safe. And, you know, I was much better at kicking field goals back in, like, the NCAA days. That was a pretty good kick. Greg Zuerlein, he's a great kicker. But, I was a lot better back in the days where you would hold it down and then flick up. I don't know why. Like, it's harder, like, on paper, but it was just so easier. So much easier, I mean. Because, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the kicking nowadays is just way too fast. You know, it's hard to get the timing down. They read it. Still got some good blocks. Jumps over him, man. Gets hit in the air. It's not bad for a first down, you know. You know, I'm gonna get Dak a touch. I might have to hand this off. I probably had the run. It's just I need the first down. You know how it is. And I also want to get Zeke's X Factor going pretty quickly. Because once he has that, he's basically automatic yardage. I thought he got more spacing. That's my bad. So I honestly, you know, it's sad to see Dak go down. You know, Andy Dalton, he's still a good quarterback. I think that Dak is definitely better. I should have thrown that out. Shit. Alright, only a loss of 4, which, you know, isn't good, but it could have been a lot worse. I got Michael Gallup. He's got space. Great catch. Great throw, too. Now, he was actually very integral to the Cowboys winning. He had 2 great catches on the sideline, you know, getting tackled as he caught it. I'm just trying to force things. Like,
yeah, like,
I'm getting
I can't really talk. I can't really talk because I'm focusing on this, but I'm also trying to figure out what I can talk to. But on top of that, there's just so much shit going on in my ear. I don't really understand what's going on, but I'm trying to understand it.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about Tyson just in general.
Got Zeke. Gets the first down. And they bring him in for the touchdown. Let's go. Alright. So, we get the lead going into halftime. Hopefully. Okay, they didn't score. Awesome. I really thought that they were going to. Alright, let's start it off with a little halfback dive.
Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Can't do that.
Okay. 2nd and 3. Run a little play action. I think I'm going to have Gallup on a fade. It looks like they're pressing up on him. Can he beat the safety? Oh, imagine he came down with that. Michael Gallup is actually a very slept-on receiver. I'm not sure what his actual rating is in this game, but it should be at least a 90. He's very good. He's very integral to their offense. CD Lamb with a broken tackle gets a couple extra yards. Dante Fowler. That's not what his name is it? I don't know. But it doesn't matter. You know, we got a first down and they got injured. You know? The red injuries are good, the blue injuries are bad. Okay, I wasn't too fan of the blocks, but we picked up 5 yards, brings up 2nd and 5. Yeah, let's go right back to the run.
I haven't.
If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And good penetration here. He'll get this.
Good penetration. Don't say that. Brandon Godden. I was gonna call him Kirk Herbstreit, but that's a whole different guy. So should catch that. Catch. You see, the running game isn't doing too well, but the receiving game, you know, Zeke is being pretty good. Maybe that's just my play style. I like to throw to the running back. Oh, that's the wrong way. That's going to be a big loss. Was that 11 yards? Jeez. That's my bad. That was just a really bad ball carry.
Give me a moment. Alright. Go ahead.
Got him. Alright, that's a gain of 16. So 3rd and 4, we can definitely do this. I'm gonna run a play action. Yeah, and I know you guys are gonna make fun of me saying, "Oh, he's not a real Madden player. He goes with coach suggestions." Shut up. You got me? I'll do what I want. I'm my own man. I can use coach suggestions. Blake Jarwin with a broken tackle picks up a first down. 13 for 18, 229 yards with 1 touchdown for Dak. Blake Jarwin has 3 receptions for 54 yards. He's having a pretty good game today. CD Lamb actually had a really good game this week. What was it, 6 receptions for 100 and something yards? It's not bad. You know, I say that and then immediately force a pass to him. Yeah, let's hope. I'll just throw that out. Is that roughing the passer? I hope so. Somebody commented. I'll take it. You know?
Yo, imagine having Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War and thinking it's a really good game.
Somebody sent me a chat and I can't find it.
Go on your phone. Yeah, you can.
It says that I'm playing Madden 16, but I'm not. This is Madden 21.
Alrighty.
YouTube, man, I swear. They're not very smart. Okay, what do we got here? Dalton Schultz, I think he might be open. Take him. Dive in for it. Okay, he doesn't get the first, I don't think. Oh, alright, so I'm just going to try to punch it in with Zeke, try to jump over the top, and hopefully keep our hands on the ball. Oh, no, they broke in way too quick. Yeah, somebody's giving me chats, but I can't. They're not showing up on my phone.
Someone said,
Nathaniel Dunn. Just kidding, great content. It the same as Madden 20. Well, I don't know what you're talking about, JK. Great content. You good, G? Yeah, I know I'm good. Thank you. All right. So that knocked us back a little bit, but I should have that possession. Catch that. Please don't be a holding call.
no.
That's like the call earlier. The Giants, they got a really good touchdown. All right, so it is a holding, so that'll knock us back a few yards. We might have to. Oh no, that makes it 3rd and 12. All right, so we might have to kick another field goal here.
Yo, imagine having reverb. I'm kidding.
I don't.
I don't know. I just want to piss you off.
All right, so they only have one safety back, so I should have Cooper here, right? Am I wrong in thinking that? No, I don't. Turn up field. All right, whatever. I'll take the field goal. I'll take my points. You know, it is what it is. 5 yards out. It sucks that we couldn't get into the end zone, but at least we're still securing a lead.
You guys remember the time when we thought I never talk to the cops, I don't speak pig Latin was a good ass line?
I've never heard that before.
That's from Lil Wayne.
I hope that I never hear it again.
You know the song "Rich as Fuck" by with Lil Wayne?
I don't listen to Lil Wayne, bro. Like, you're real shit, bro. I think the last Lil Wayne song I listened to was. All right, I'm just gonna take off. Dak Prescott using the wheels. Don't fumble. Get out of bounds. 23 yards, 1 rush. That's not bad at all. You know? Not bad at all.
Oh, let's go. I never talk to the cat. I don't speak to that.
Alright.
Young Money. I want to shoot you now. Where you at, Evan?
Young Shmoney. Yo, Zeke just bullied that kid. You see that? And of course it's a holding. On who? I bet it's Zach Martin.
Is it really rocket test
Joe
right now?
Looney. Didn't he, Joe Looney, he came up from like a 5-year injury reserve, didn't he? Something like that. Alright, give me a block downfield. Shit. T. Davidson. I don't know who these players are, so I'm gonna assume what their names are, and I'm gonna be like kind of slightly racist about it.
Slightly racist. Racism is funny as long as you are funny with it.
Okay, turn up field, Gallup. It gets stripped out.
This is Tramfoods on me, Evan.
Okay,
Evan,
so now it's 4th quarter. I'm gonna adjust my ball carrying to conservative, so that I don't fumble.
At the death ray.
Ball carrying conservative.
Okay, well,
so let's try not to fumble here. Coming out in 5 wide.
You want to know who else is wide? Taysom.
Catch on the sideline.
Shut the fuck up.
It's a shame he got out of bounds, but I guess that's my fault for throwing it so late. Alright, so now let's try to run the clock out a little bit.
Know your place, you fucking immobile pieces.
Oh, that's a big hole. Zeke with a first down. What is that, 13-yard gain? Sweet. Love it.
What the fuck was that sound?
12 for 31. Not doing too well, but let's, now that I'm going to be running the ball a little bit more, let's try to get Zeke some better stats. Because he's going to be a very, very big part of our offense, as he is in real life.
Impossible.
I guess maybe the Falcons' rush defense is a little too nasty. Am I wrong to think that Cooper is going to be open here?
Yes.
Probably. Oh no. Oh, you overthrew it. Come on, Dak. I got faith in you, man. 17 for 25. That's not very good. But, I'm sticking with them. Alright, so they got a QB spy out, so I don't like that too much.
Baba Boy.
Did he catch it? He caught it. He caught it, got knocked out, and then caught it again off the tip. Blake Jarwin, I just tossed it up. That's a real, like, that's a jackpot player right there. You guys ever play jackpot?
No.
It's basically, well, it's not Madden. It's pickup football, pretty much. You play it in, like, a pool, something like that. I got caught up on the blocks. That's a bad run on me. But, you know, pretty much what you would do is you throw up the football. Well, first, it's like first to like 100 wins, something like that. You know, we play it in the gym. Me and my friends did. Well, yeah, it did.
Give me a moment, Evan. I'm trying to get my damn
They're really stopping the run. But what I was saying is 50, or it's not 50.
Oh, I forgot. I gotta
jackpot. Pretty much what they would do is one person would be quarterback, and however many people would be receivers. They all want to receive the ball. So pretty much what they would do, they would call out, this one's worth 20. Quarterback would launch the ball, and then, you know, whoever picks it up gets 20 points. First to 100 wins.
Yeah.
All right,
we play it a little bit different in Virginia. Well, not in Virginia, but, like, you know, the people over here play it different. They actually do it in money terms. So this one's worth $200, and then you keep score of your shit. And I don't even think we call it jackpot, but you know.
I've always called it jackpot.
Never have, never will.
You understand the concept, right? Like what I'm talking about.
No, I understand it. It's literally just someone throws a football up in the air. Someone says, "Yo, this one's worth this much." Whoever mosses all the other people gets the fucking points, and pretty much first to a certain number is the person.
I had Zeke for a touchdown, but they wouldn't let me keep running. It was weird.
Yeah, it do not matter. Turn to a savage. Pockets got fatter. She called me a daddy.
She called me daddy. Look at that guy. I'm gonna sign. She on the powder. Nowadays, I am on my head. I got sadder. When he got longer, he got louder, car got faster.
You're ruining my train. Give me my zombies back. Fruitcake.
I want to get Zeke a touchdown, but I also just want to, well, if I take the knee, I fucking turnover on down. So I might as well just try to punch it into Zeke. Try to get him that touchdown he needs. They didn't let me dive in. They made me go down. I'm a little tight. I'm actually a little tight about that. Zeke should have got that touchdown.
I have the crema all of them. Boom boom.
It's called a Cronorium.
No, it's called the. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce it.
It's called the Kabbalah.
Ahama.
It's called the Quran.
That's not funny.
It's called the Torah.
You're not funny.
Look at TJ Watt, big ass nose.
Look at you.
Okay, so Dak Prescott got 2 passing touchdowns. He played 52 downs, not too bad. 293 passing, 23 rushing, and 1 20-plus yard run. Obviously, if you got.
That's 804 baby.
So he didn't do too crazy. I think I probably have an upgrade for him. Maybe.
Evan, fruitcake's on me. Evan, fruitcake's on me.
Maybe not. Alright, so he's the 9th ranked quarterback in overall rating. And I plan to bring that up a good bit.
I don't know what you're talking about, but sure you haven't. Yeah, you know, I can hear you, Ismail. I didn't say Ismail. I said Evan.
All right, so we are right now. We're number 1 in the NFC East, 2-0.
I'm just. Evan's talking, Craig's talking, and they're all doing.
So next week we're gonna play the Seahawks.
Evan,
okay, so I got a message from.
Evan. You're not.
Russell
Don't
Wilson,
run.
just letting you know, we're not taking you guys lightly. I have a lot of respect for the way you approach the game, so we're going to keep working hard and trusting our process, and we'll see who comes out on top. You know, I'm going to respect Russell because he's a very good quarterback, and I do respect him. So I said, I'm excited to face off against you, dude. Playing against talented passers like you will make me a better player. And Russ responds, I totally agree, man. I thrive on competition, and I can't wait to see what you and your offense bring to the table. Alright, so my game day goal is just to beat the Seahawks. Now let's see what Jamal Adams has to say to me. It's you versus me this week, dude. I hope you've been studying film, because if you make one mistake, I'm going to make you pay for it. Alright, so that he came out here a little bit disrespectful, so I'm gonna disrespect him a little bit.
Yeah, I don't want to hear anything. You only score like 20 points, not even 20 per fucking season, so I don't want to fucking hear it, bro. Get your little ugly ass out here. So
I say, I welcome the challenge. Crushing dudes like you is what got me to the NFL. He responds, alright, okay, I can appreciate a little cockiness. Can't wait to see you back it up on the field. Alright, so I have to beat the Seahawks and also accumulate 250 plus yards of total offense. That shouldn't be too hard to do.
You just told me he said he can appreciate a little bit of cockiness. He needs to see you on the fucking thing and, you know, back it up or some bullshit like that. That's kind of fucking flirtatious.
Job offers, teams bidding one. Yeah, I want to keep my job with the Cowboys. What?
Why would you ever try and give me mule kick?
I hope I didn't just, like, accept a trade, right? It had the Cowboys logo, so that's who wanted to keep me, right? Did I screw that up?
Yes.
Oh, no. I hope I don't get traded, because that will make this pointless. I have to restart then. I don't know why they would trade me. I'm 2-0 right now, literally leading the division.
Don't care. Dead ass. I'm not getting fucking quick revive. You can actually suck it.
Okay. Cover 6 recognition. Alright, this shouldn't be too hard.
Suck it. Back. Help.
Up the seam. CD Lamb. Okay, what do we got here? Got a little bit of slants. Got Coop on the out. He didn't get his feet down? Really?
Go out the Coop with a lot. 12-foot swat. Busting up a belt. Yo, the child might get beaten today.
So I know last week I restarted my thing, but I feel like it'll probably be better just to, you know, play out the thing. Whatever I get. That's not who I meant to pass to. I'm sorry. So did I get silver on that? Yeah, I guess I got a silver. You know, it is what it is.
You're not explaining things that I need to do, so I'm kind of just running. Do I know what a wisp is, Evan? A blue surrounding
I just realized
thing
I have to take down all of the music because that is going to mute my video.
Let me see it so I can fucking know what it looks like. Where you at? Where you at, Evan? Where you at, Evan? Come here.
Actually, let me just turn down the music.
Come here. Don't fucking run. Come back here.
Alright, so I'm gonna turn the difficulty up to all Madden. I don't know if it's gonna be good. I might suck a little bit, I'm not gonna lie to you. But I also need to turn off the music. I don't know if I do it from here. You guys better not join my franchise, bro, I swear. You saw the thing. You better not join. Which one is playing? It's literally playing songs that I don't have anymore. Alright, I guess I gotta go out of franchise mode and then go into my game settings, because I feel like what they're going to do is they're going to mute all the parts that have the music in it, and I don't want them to do that. So I need EA to stop being like that. Music.
Did you find another one, Evan? Is there one more? Okay.
There we go.
I just need to know what it looks and or sounds like. Yeah, I know it's gonna be hidden in the mouth. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that was my yard player up in that top right there. I know you saw that. All right, here we go. The 2-0 Cowboys face off against the 1-1 Seahawks in Seattle. We're going to play offense only, and we're going to see what we can do here. It was pretty crazy earlier. DeMarcus Lawrence, he sacked Daniel Jones for a fumble. And then I forget the guy's name, number 30. He's a defensive back. He picked it up for a touchdown.
I know what it looks like. Okay.
And that's what got us back into the game. Because I remember in the second quarter, we were down like 17-3, and that was pretty crazy. They had an amazing comeback, and I got to give big ups to Dak, Andy Dalton, the whole offense. They really killed it. The defense went crazy too. Honestly, there were a couple plays where the defense was sleeping a little bit, but overall the defense really did go stupid. So big ups to the Cowboys. So we're gonna start off this game with a little pass, a little heat check, if you will. So we do get the first down, 13-yard gain. Okay, yeah. So they did secure my contract. I got 4 years extension for, what is that, 67 million? Did that say?
And he's a good guy, a valuable player to them, and they wanted to make sure they had him around.
Let's try to run it up. Halfback base. Damn, Jamal Adams. I have to get 250 yards of total offense, which I feel like I can do. But I'm a very pass-first guy, and I feel like I'm not going to be able to use Ezekiel Elliott to his full potential because I don't run the ball that much. So I think what I'm mainly going to use him on is plays like this, like screen passes, or I'm going to have him running routes like diamond routes or Texas, stuff like that. I tried to cut to the outside. These guys were just too slow. All right, so that brings up a 4th and 5. I feel like we're going to go for it. Now, this is on All Madden. All right, whoever 48 is, I need that block on the edge.
Look up the possible locations where it is.
That was a bad call. They get 7. And, we're going to go back to the run. What was this, inside zone?
I'm nowhere near you, so I'm going to cover.
Good blocks. I'm not very good at running the ball, even though it's very easy. So that's week Zeke, 20 for 52 yards. Not too great.
Okay. Okay.
He dropped it? How? I'd like to see a replay on that. I want to know how he dropped it. Alright, so he hits the zig. He throws it. Did it bounce off of Gallup? It did. That's a joke. Alright, whatever. Not a rookie mistake. It was a mistake by the rookie.
I don't know what you said, but yeah, sure.
Got the corner. I didn't actually have the corner. I'm sorry. 4th and 7. Jesus Christ. Alright, I gotta punt it. We're off to a pretty bad start, but, the Cowboys are a second half team, so I do still have faith.
last week in their win.
Just tell me where it is.
And he will field the kick. I get stiff-armed.
I know it's random, but like, tell me when you started so I can go run around.
So you start around midfield.
Can it be pretty much in every single room?
We get a stop. All right, let's try to get Zeke involved in the air.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what it looked like or sounded like, and yeah.
Get the blocks downfield. That's a first down and a little bit more. And they still can't take him down. Zeke's a beast when he gets in space. And I see no reason why this shouldn't be so open. Unless Jamal Adams wants to eat my ass. I don't know why every time I try to cut left and do a spin, they just don't let me do a spin. Can I not do that anymore? Did they take that feature out? Can't do spot spins?
Oh, you said.
I didn't say anything, homeboy.
Not talking to you.
Yeah, I know. I'm well aware of that. Alright, I gotta stop sucking.
Kind of a bad start
because
time to start looking for it, but okay.
I'm realizing that I'm playing on all Madden, so I need to stop sucking. Like, we've already had 3 drives, 3 fourth downs. And I'm gonna punt it again. Try to get it out of bounds if I can.
Grab it.
That might be a little too close. Ah, that's not bad.
Am I supposed to hold square on it, or what am I supposed to do?
Okay.
How do I get
so
the
they
whisk?
don't end up scoring, but they do drive down pretty far.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, because I saw it before you, and I held square on it. I was like, okay, well, I guess that's not it.
And I get picked off. It's going to be a pick 6. Great way to start the game. Really loving it. I'm down 2 touchdowns. Probably going into halftime. Well, actually, no, because I get the ball back.
I'll get the max. Hold on.
So I'm down 2 touchdowns. They get the ball back at halftime. No, actually, we get the ball back. Right? I don't know. I can't remember. I don't understand how I was cooking on All Pro. Now that I'm on All Madden, I suck.
You said where?
You know, it's one better.
Box hour.
I do get laid out, but you know, I get the first.
16 yards, a first down. A gain of 16 yards.
I feel like they're gonna read this, right? Olawale, I need that block. Like you gotta get in the second level, man. If you're gonna be a fullback, that's a big part of the job. I feel like they're not gonna bite on this.
This one? I would love to get there. I cannot. There's no way. Here, get Phoenix up.
Hand off up the middle. Easy first. Now we're gonna go back to the passing game. Alright, let's go play action.
Let's see if I can find this one.
Oh, I had it.
I'm looking. Alright, that's it. Oh.
Play action crossers can work. I don't know. Were they?
Alright, it was next.
This is a dime set, right?
So I have to go to the teleporter.
He caught that? Damn, really?
Not a very good idea to do things mid-round, but
he's gonna get a return too. Awesome.
Do so.
They're gonna score before halftime.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
So second quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. Trying to shake off the interception.
Tell me what I'm looking for.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the
a fuse.
Brings up second down. Second and 10 now from the 27. Looking to throw. Prescott.
I don't know why you stopped running. Keep going. You know, you got a route that goes all the way across the field. Go all the way across the field. You feel me?
How did you feel that?
Why would I shoot clock? I'm down by 3 scores.
Those guys are sitting back and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Of course I get hit as I throw. Okay, so we're off to a very bad start, so I think I might have to go back on All-Pro because you know, at my skill level, you know, I just can't hack it. Because I'm not very good at the game, you feel me? They're really gonna call that. I tried to stop. Kick catch interference, some bullshit, bro. They're gonna give him some free yards. No reason for it. No reason. Why am I playing defense? Alright, guess we got one play of defense.
What? I mean, we finish steps all the time. It's just I'm more surprised if we get to the ending of it.
Can I change the difficulty mid-game? Because I honestly don't think that I'm going to win this if I have it on all Madden. I cannot. That's awesome. So this looks like it's going to be our first loss on the season. So mainly I'm going to be playing for stats. If we can get the win, I'll be very happy. But if not, I'm not going to stress about it. Because we are still doing very well.
What's next, Evan?
Okay, I didn't realize that we had 30 seconds left.
Well, I'm gonna need you when you're in your downtime. No, to look up the steps.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Trey Flowers picks it.
It's just an unnecessary interception, and but you know, I keep throwing them. That's the thing, and that's just, you know, that's points that they didn't need to have. You know, that just makes me look worse. If I can get my 250 yards of total offense, I'll still be happy. Put it right on the money for Amari. Not a bad pass at all, you know.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. This offense finding its legs now.
All right, I'm gonna try to get CeeDee Lamb on the go.
Prescott now. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And he knocks
All right.
the ball away and it falls in.
I'm just gonna try a little Hail Mary.
Lamb is intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Did you find them?
Amari Cooper, get up there.
That's gonna be knocked
Yeah, it gets knocked down.
incomplete.
So I'm about 90% sure that we don't get ball back. That's what I thought. So I don't want to play special teams. Okay, so we actually got to stop there. So there is hope for a win here. Yeah, I just need to really like clutch up and play smart. And now that Amari has his X factor, I'm going to be targeting him a lot more. I'm not exactly sure. He has rack 'em up, it looks like.
Got one.
Or maybe he doesn't have it. I don't know what I'm talking about.
What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big game.
Found it.
Okay, they were on it, but I still got a 4-yard gain. And I'm just receiving reports that it looks like the Los Angeles Lakers just won an NBA championship, meaning that LeBron James just won his 4th ring, and the Lakers franchise just won their 17th ring. That also means that Dwight Howard, who is one of my favorite players, has just got his first NBA championship, so I'm very proud of him. He was a integral part of the team. I think Anthony Davis, this is also his first ring. A lot of first timers on the Lakers squad this year, and they've played very well. So you know, no disrespect to the Heat. It's actually very surprising that they made it this far. So big ups to them. But congratulations to the Lakers. They're NBA champions.
All right, hurry up and look it up.
Here's 2nd and 6. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and throwing. Prescott.
I think so. If there's one on that side, then there's not one zombie left.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula.
It's got to be a touchdown. All right, first score of the day. It came on our first drive after half. I think that this could be a second half comeback if our defense does what it's supposed to. You know, I don't want to jinx anything, but, you know, I'm going to jinx it. So I'm going to put Cooper on an out route. If he backs up, he backs up. He doesn't, so I'll take the stick. That's a face mask, extra 15 yards.
He'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags.
I'll take that. Bobby Wagner.
15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know,
You got to block better than that, 52. I'm not sure who that is.
Bobby Wagner, the NFL's leading tackler in 2019, there on the stop. A gain of 2.
I might not run a post with Gallup. I think I'm going to run a fade because he does have... Oh, well, he's a little bit taller, but he's pretty slow.
From just shy of midfield, Prescott escaping the pressure right.
That's roughing the passer.
Caught inside the 20.
Hang on. All right, so he did actually catch it. I'm surprised he caught it, but, you know, that's roughing the passer. So do I get more yards if I accept it? I do.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
they've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Got Gallup. Rat catch that. Didn't get too many yards, but did get yards. 4 yards, it looks like.
Turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We're back now in Seattle,
Okay, well, I don't know how that looks. So.
Happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Is it this giant blue thing that was at last time? Okay.
They'll give to Elliott. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Prescott from the gun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
May have grabbed it.
Prescott's pass intended for Blake.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much
Did you
target
grab
to
it?
hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
All right.
And a field goal
Hello,
obviously
can you hear me?
means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and
So
go
that was it?
on 4th down.
My microphone.
Time. Prescott on 4th. And that is caught.
All right, that's another touchdown. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if they held the ball for the remaining time. I hope that they don't, you know, if...
Boys get a bit closer.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an...
Got it. Let me get over there.
Okay, so they actually do score. It looks like they got a field goal.
So the football will be at the 20.
Now, I'm not too sure how realistic a win here is,
Up diamond.
but we can definitely get that 250 yards total offense because Dak has already passed for 216. I'm not sure Zeke has rushed for a whole lot, but I you know, 225 now. If I can get a 25-yard gain on anything,
What are we doing?
then we'll get that 250 yards
Are you
of
looking at the
offense.
code?
For about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
It looks like a 4-yard gain.
Brandon, all things considered, They have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 6. Our man open down the middle of the field.
18 for 32 is not too great. I'm just gonna be real. But I do throw a lot of passes.
Protect.
And it's a first down.
And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They only get
Okay, 2-minute warning.
That's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
You didn't say that. You said.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football.
You didn't say that.
Reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively.
You said get a soul canister.
Gallup
Prescott's throw gonna be caught.
gets the first and gets out of bounds, so that stops the clock. 30-yard line.
17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a
All right, so we have 264 total offense. So that challenge is already completed. I don't know if we still get the XP for it if we don't win the game, but it doesn't matter. You know, it's still pretty good statistics.
at the 7. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Please don't be illegal touching. And that's a clean catch.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Way to improvise. CD Lamb kind of teleported a little bit there, but I'll let it slide. And that'll be the ball game. So we did come back a little bit, 20 to 38. It was 0 to 35, something like that, right? Or 7 to 35. So not too bad of a comeback, but we were not able to get the win. I'm going to get clowned on. Maybe not by Russ, but I'll get clowned on by Jamal Adams. But next week we face the Browns, and I think we know how it went last week. I'm hoping that this week it will not go the same. So I did get the XP for 250 combined yards. That was 100 or 1,500, and it looks like I have an upgrade available. Maybe not. All right, so let's see what Russ has to say. He says, "Man, my guys and I really let loose this week. All respect to you for being able to keep pace with us. It wasn't your day, but I still have a lot of respect for your talent and your process. Keep working, keep driving forward. That's what it takes to succeed in the NFL."
You got them all?
Okay, now let's see what Jamal Adams had to say. "Good game and no hard feelings. Can't win them all in the NFL. But keep your chin up. It's not you. No quarterback concedes against me." Okay, so that stung a little bit, but it didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. So now let's go on to the Browns, and then I think, I don't know. So it looks like Myles Garrett's going to text me. He says, "Man, I can't wait to line up across from you this week. We got 4 down linemen, and we're going to pounce on you. About to pounce on you like starving wolves. We ain't going to call it a day until there's nothing left of you." Dude, it's going to be a fun matchup. I love the way you approach the game, and I'm ready to embrace the challenge. You're going to be bracing the turf when I'm done with you. Get ready. All right, so, you know, this fool was talking a lot of shit, so I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to go into my league settings, or my options, and I'm going to go into my league settings, and then I'm going to turn that down to all pro. So I think we all know how the Browns game went in real life. Myles Garrett actually did cook up. I think, what was it, like 4 sacks, a forced fumble. It was pretty heavy. They did not play well at all. The Browns played very well, and it was unfortunate because I figured that, you know, Dak and Zeke hadn't faced the Browns since they were rookies. So I was hoping that they could, you know, cook up. And that was the season they went 0-16, I believe, right? 2016? It doesn't really matter, but, you know, they didn't win the game. Let's hope we can win it in this franchise. Kind of a weird cut, but whatever. Still a completed pass. I was thinking about starting a franchise with Tyrod Taylor. I don't know why. I just think he would be kind of fun to play as. It's like a RG3, you know? They're guys who were like both very nasty, but ended up not having great careers because of, you know, either injuries or that was in bounds, but all right, either injuries or, you know, what be it. What it was, Tyrod Taylor, he's been a real journeyman. I think he's been to what, 5 teams. He got drafted by the Ravens, then he went to Buffalo, right? And then Cleveland, then the Chargers. So 4 teams. But on those 4 teams, he's always been the quarterback for another quarterback to step in. Like what it was with the Ravens, he was the shadow of Joe Flacco. And then when he played, I think in his first season he played 7 games. But he was in the shadow of Joe Flacco. He won a championship that year with them. I can't remember what year it was. I think it was 2010, maybe. But, and then they got Lamar Jackson, who was very like Tyrod Taylor in the fact that he was mobile, but he also had a pretty good arm. And then when he went to... I tried to hand it off. That's... Alright, whatever. When he went to Buffalo, it was... I can't remember the guy's name, that one quarterback. And then they drafted Josh Allen. And then when he went to... What's it called? Oh, it's a bad pass. When he went to Cleveland, he got replaced by Baker Mayfield. And then when he went to the Chargers this season, he played a couple games, got injured. Now Justin Herbert is kind of stealing the show, and I feel like he might be able to secure a starting position. Because Justin Herbert is an absolute beast. He's, what, 6'7". He's got a crazy arm, straight missile of a spiral. You know, he's a pretty good quarterback.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. Only 2 punts last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
Oh, I thought we forced a fumble there. That was a really good hit. That number 30 there, that's the guy who scooped up the fumble earlier today. Alright, so let's see. Did we hold them? We did. They marched down to the 20.
Okay. So go get the rest of the spots. You know those certain spots.
Evan muted me, right?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Amari Cooper, 24-yard gain. Not a bad way to start a new drive. I'll take the underneath. CD Lamb, first down. Alright, let's go the read option this time. Let's try to make the right read.
I don't see anything.
Made the right read, got a first down. Okay, now let's get Zeke right back into it. We'll flip the field and get a little something going. Okay, not a first, but very close. 2nd and 2. So let's just run it up the middle, try to get that first. Alright, so already it looks like Elliott's going to have a lot better of a game than he did. But that's going to be a holding call, so that's actually going to bring us back 10 yards. Wait, is it not 10 yards?
Got it. Got one.
Oh, maybe it's 10 yards from where the ball was. Something like that. I don't know. Gets out of bounds. Good gain. So right now we're running about 66% passing. Not too bad considering we just started the game. If we keep going the way we're going, I feel like this is going to be a pretty good game for Mr. Prescott.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
All right, so we got Keith Pollard. No, what's his name? Tony Pollard? I can never remember these fools' names. Tony Pollard. That's who it is. Who am I thinking of? Keith Pollard. That's a real person, right? I'm not just making that name up. Alright, so it's clear that the read option does work on the goal line, especially with Dak Prescott, so... What did they... Oh, I thought they called time. Try a little Y stick. Try to run a little wheel row.
Found it. Could it be a rocket test?
So I looked it up. Keith Pollard actually is a real guy, but he's a comic book artist. So he's not an NFL player. Not who I thought he was. I got Lamb on the inside. He catches it over him. Touchdown. Alright, my game day goal is to get 3 passing touchdowns. I think that that's doable.
Start of this next possession, the score 7-0. On play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Going deep. Lamb again. Millie Rock. Okay.
Found first.
5 yards that time. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Elliott.
Cuts outside. Zeke is gone. He's got nothing but green grass. Look at that. 53 yards. They're playing a little bit of Duck Duck Goose. That's comedy.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping it. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. First down, Prescott. Flush to his right.
Somebody go upfield. I'm going to try it. He caught it. What a go. I'm telling you, man, Tony Gallup. Or Michael Gallup. I'm thinking Tony Gallup. He was a Cowboy, right? There was another Gallup. I think it was Tony Gallup. I don't know if it was spelled the same.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play.
I don't know. I'm losing my mind. Look, I'm pretty sure he played. Because I remember I used to play as him, or I used to play with him in like Madden 12. So Dallas Cowboys, 2011. I know Tony Romo was a quarterback. Am I going to be able to get this off? No, I got to call time. Okay, so...
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. I guess I'm just losing my mind. That's what it looks like. So Des Bryant. I want to talk about Des Bryant a little bit. I honestly think that he could be a very valuable asset to the team. He's probably, what is he, like 30s now? Early 30s, should be. But I do think that he could be very valuable to the Cowboys offense. Because I see him on Instagram, you know, I follow him. I see him, you know, he's doing his training. He's doing his thing. Honestly, I don't remember why he left the league. I don't know. I don't think he retired. I think he got in a little bit of trouble about something. Oh, I avoided the sack, but I threw a pick. Alright, so he'll take a knee in the end zone. Sorry about that. I was getting too caught up in my story. Let's hope that doesn't turn into a score. It does, but it's only 3. Not too bad. But that is a stain on my stats that I didn't really want.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Gonna throw right side here.
But essentially what I was saying is I think that Des Bryant could be very valuable to the Cowboys offense. Even though he is a little bit older, he's still very good. Like I see him on Instagram, he's beating, you know, like great quarterbacks and shit.
We have to activate it.
I don't know why I expected that to work. They're going to get another score before halftime. That's unnecessary. Oh, they used all 3 timeouts and they only got a field goal. Sweet. Let's see if Zeke can break big on a run. Ran straight into Myles Garrett. I'm going to call time.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Do this one more time.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground again here.
And he does get a little bit more rushing yards. You know, that's another 10 yards on his stats. He's 6 for 83 right now. That's not too bad. Okay, and then we got to go back into Super Sim, play offense on
Down second. Down second.
So now this offense will take over and
okay, so Zeke actually has his X Factor now. They actually bid on it too. I should have taken that myself, but you know, I'm not very good on the read option. You know, I just kind of always expect them to read it. Okay, so they didn't read that.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Complete to Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one.
Okay, so this should be an automatic first down.
But in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And he gets it to the 3rd.
Down 3rd.
Good enough.
So 8 rushes for 89 yards. That's about 11 yards per carry. It's pretty good. It's a little more than 11, but I don't know the actual percentage or the decimal. I mean.
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Okay, who do we got? Who do we got? Try it, and he got it. Way to go, Coop. So that's 201 yards for Dak on the day, and we're only in the 3rd quarter, so I think he could have well over 300 yards on this game. Oh, throw that out. Yeah, I don't want to take a sack. Let's go back to the screen. I think it's been working so far. Oh, you had one guy to beat. Come on, Zeke. Oh, he lost yards? Is that going to be... I lose my X Factor, right? Yeah. Okay, so... Nah, that's off the table. I'm sure he's still going to go off, but I can't really force feed him like that anymore. He should not have dropped that. What? If anything, that's a fumble. Like, I wanna see. Did he have possession? I guess not. All right. Here, let me just punt it. Try to get it out of bounds.
And they tighten down on the receivers and force the incompletion.
I think I found it.
All right, so he's actually going to be able to field that big hit. All right. So 6-14. They have the ball. Minute 30 left in the third quarter. Defense stops them pretty quickly. Looks like they have 4 and out. Or maybe we... Oh, no, I guess we fumbled, or we recovered a fumble, or they picked it off. That's what it looks like. Alright, so I'll break a tackle, but I ultimately get stopped at the line. Alright, so I'm going to send Blake Jarwin on a streak here. Oh, I had a lot of faith in him, too. Alright, so we're 13 for 20 for Dak right now.
So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Oh, that might be a little too deep. Oh, but he caught it. Is he not in? Let's see that. Can we get a replay on that? Oh, I guess.
Hell is playing this game by yourself.
Yeah, alright. So, he didn't get in. But we're going to try to get Zeke in.
That word.
And he drags him in. They stopped him behind the line, but he fought for the yards and gets the touchdown. So, as... Is that... No, that's not his first on the game.
Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession?
It's 4 Easter eggs.
For Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down inside the 15 shot.
Alright, so I may not get my 3 touchdowns. 3 passing touchdowns, I mean. I have 2. If we can get another one, I might be able to get another one off. If we can get ball back, I could probably get another passing touchdown. And I got it in pretty good field position too, so I'm gonna maybe get a little bit more of a run. Get Zeke a little bit more of a touch. Olivier Vernon looks like he gets injured. I actually know that name. I didn't know he played for the Browns. I thought he was... I don't remember who he played for. The Bills, maybe? Somebody bad. I know that. Alright, so Zeke breaks the tackle. I'm actually going to go out with him. As much as I want to get him the touchdown, I need to get these 3. I think we all know in our hearts Zeke got that touchdown, but it just won't be on the stat sheet. So I'm going to have him run a... curl. I didn't want to curl like that. I wanted more of a stick. Yeah, bad pass. I shouldn't have forced it. 16 for 24, not too bad. 2 touchdowns, but also 2 interceptions.
If we don't get it, I'm just gonna go. I got all day tomorrow. It's just I gotta do some work.
Get out of the pocket. Got Cooper. Holds on to it. 3rd touchdown on the day. And I'm getting word that Elijah is thinking about going to sleep. So I don't know when he's gonna do that, but if he does, you know, I wish him a good night. Yeah. So what I think I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna play up to this week. So I'm gonna play up to game 5, up against the Giants. All right. So I'd like to know what happened. So I got a safety, which I didn't want to get the safety. It was unnecessary.
It's up to you. I don't really care.
It's Elliott. And down right around the 32-yard line.
Let me know.
4 yards on the pickup. Elliott, the ball carrier. And now they're in the hurry.
You said what?
They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott.
Alright. Let's at least die. I'd rather die by zombie than that.
You know, I want to get one more play.
Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. So the heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
That's not very nice. Brandon, what would you do if somebody called you heavy set? Ah, whatever. You know, it is what it is. So we do come away with the victory. We win by 20 points, 35-15. And let's go check the stat sheet. It looks like Dak Prescott got player of the game. I can see why. He played very well. Baker Mayfield does not want an interview.
Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments.
So we both got 0 touchdowns in the first.
So for Dallas, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll have another home date next week as the New York Giants come to town. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they'll drop down.
That was an excellent catch. That was just so good.
Next week at home against the Indianapolis.
All right, so they had more passing yards, but we had a lot more rushing yards. We had 9.1 average per play. They had 2 takeaways, though, because I threw 2 interceptions. Overall, you know, Dak Prescott, he had a 65.3% completion. Baker Mayfield had 62.7. All right, good night, homeboy. All right, so now you want to unmute me? Word. All right, so Dak Prescott had 104.4 QB rating. He went 17 for 26, 259 yards, 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Average of 9.9. His longest was 40. Everyone just left the party, but you know that's all right. I'm doing my thing. Zeke played very well today. He had 14 attempts for 136 yards, average of 9.7. He had 2 touchdowns. Really, it was 3, but you know I had to get my thing. He had 3 broken tackles, and 43 yards after contact. He had 2 for 20 plus yards, and his longest was 54 yards to the house. Receiving, let's do Cowboys. So Blake Jarwin was actually, he had our most receptions. He had 54 yards, sorry. He had 4 receptions, an average of 13.5. He had 1 touchdown, 9 running catch. Somebody's blowing up my comment section. Hang on. Yeah, I'll consider it. Like, I could get better, but no. Lost your first game is shit, whack ass. No. Okay, so Michael Gallup, he was a very good receiver today. He had 1 dropped pass, but I don't really put it on him. He had 3 receptions for 86 yards, average of 28.6, which is very good. He had 4 run after catch, an average of 1.3 yards after catch, 1 drop, and his longest was 40. CeeDee Lamb didn't do too bad. He got 3 receptions for 48, average of 16. I'm not going to go through all of them. Ezekiel Elliott, though, he had a lot of run after catches, and that's because that's probably because we ran so many screens. But you know, now we're going to move on to our next week, and then I think I'm going to end it there. We're going to play the game against the Giants. Hopefully it goes a little bit better than it did this week. We can still have a healthy quarterback. I do have injuries turned on. I don't know what my sliders are at exactly. I think, oh, I guess I left franchise. My sliders are the default Madden sliders. I'm playing on All Pro simulation. But I do think that we can get through this season. And let's see what homeboy had to say. Man, you're more slippery than you look. I thought I had a chance at a few sacks, but I couldn't quite get a hand on you. I gotta be better than that. But hey, gotta give you props, dude. You play well enough to win. And in this league, that's the only thing that matters. Thanks, Miles. So I got 1,000 XP, and I got 1,000 XP for the entire offensive line. So that might be enough for me to get... Might be enough for me to get a little upgrade. No. Once I do this practice, if I just get a badge in the practice, I'll be able to get my upgrade. I'm not sure what I'm going to upgrade, but you know, we'll get to that when we get it. Probably, I don't know, maybe improviser, because that's kind of how I play. Improviser or field general. I do want to be very accurate, but I also want to be able to get out of the pocket, because I'm out of pocket. You know how we do. Alright, so we're going to run cover two-man recognition drill. That's very doable. You just hit the diamond route every time. That's actually a fullback route. Nice. Nice to see the fullbacks out there getting touches. See? He's going to beat it every time. So I guess LVE recovered from his collarbone. I have it on active roster. So like all injury reserves is up there. So I guess he had a broken collarbone. I guess he recovered from it. Or maybe they didn't account for that. Because I started it at the beginning of the season instead of like current. Alright, so I got gold on that, which is pretty good. So that's definitely enough to get me my upgrade. I'm probably going to put it into improviser. Whatever my scheme fit is probably what I'll put it into. So I did get an upgrade. Let's see what we got here. My scheme fit is actually strong arm, which I don't know about that. Yeah, I'll go into scrambler. You know, why not? A little entertaining. I got 3 throw accuracy mid, and I got +1 throw on the run. Now I'm an 86 overall. It's no different than it already was. And I can upgrade another player, I guess. Alright, no. I guess that's a glitch. So, we're going to play the 2-2 New York Giants. We're playing them at home. And let's see how it goes. So it looks like Saquon Barkley is their only X factor. I don't think Saquon played in this game today. I don't know if he's injured or if he got cut or traded, but he wasn't out there today. They had Devontae Freeman, I believe, because I think they picked him up from the Falcons, I want to say. Yeah, so they had Devonta Freeman out there. I guess they do still have Saquon Barkley, but I'm guessing he's injured. So he actually is injured. He has a torn ACL, so I'm assuming he'll be out for the season. So it looks like Devonta Freeman is going to be the starter for this year. Which, he's not a bad running back. He's definitely not as good as Saquon Barkley, I'll give him that. But, you know, he was doing his thing a little bit. The Cowboys' rushing defense is actually very good. So is their pass rush. But, you know, he didn't do too bad this game. So, the Giants are actually 0-5 right now. They're 2-2 in this. Well, they're about to be 2-3. You know what I mean?
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh, I ran into my own guy. I tried to cut around him. Bad angle. But, you know, 1 rush, 13. That's not bad.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking,
pass interference,
running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Wait, what? I thought... I don't know how we caught that, for one, but I thought that Zeke was triangle. Guess I was mistaken, but you know, I guess it worked out for the better. Probably got more of a gain than I would have if I'd thrown the screen. Try to catch him on the play action. Did he get it in there? Doesn't look like he had his hands on it.
One thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
And he'll take this.
Is that a holding? They threw the flag right as I threw it, so I'm guessing it's probably a holding. Maybe roughing. Yeah, that's holding. Alright, so that's going to bring us back.
Umpire through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always...
Right down the seam. Still got touchdown. Just a different receiver. Okay, so we're off to a pretty good start, I think. So are they. But I'm telling you, I'm committed to making Dak Prescott a great quarterback. Not that he isn't already, but you know, Hall of Fame level. I do think that if Dak Prescott keeps playing the way that he plays, that he will eventually be able to make Hall of Fame. Maybe not, you know, first ballot, but you know, sometime within his lifetime, he's going to make Hall of Fame because he is a Hall of Fame caliber. You know, he's a very good quarterback, and he's, you know, sometimes his team doesn't win all the time, but his stats are always there. You know, it's clear he's the only Cowboy in franchise history to get, what was it? How many yards? It's like over 400 yards for each game, something like that. Looks like he hurt his back. DeMarcus Lawrence II. I actually don't know what his name is, but well, it looks like it's something with his arm because he's running off field. They didn't have to cart him out. Well, you know, it's better a Giants injury than a Cowboys one, right? So I don't think he got that first there. He didn't. So it brings up 3rd and 1. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run it right up the C gap. He gets the first. Live to fight another down. We're gonna run a halfback stretch. Try to truck through him. Guess he was a little too big.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. This to Jarwin. And they're going to have another first.
The dig routes are actually working very well. I'm surprised on how well they're working.
was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
You can't drop that, CD. Looks like Leonard Williams is going to go down too. It looks like a lot of their linemen are getting injured, so that's a good thing for me.
Prescott from the gun. Escaping the pressure.
Go upfield, Blake. And he's in for a touchdown. That's his 5th on the season. I think that might be the highest on the team. I may be wrong on that. I'll have to check. But, you know, that's pretty impressive. You know, that's how I like to play. I'm like Tony Romo. You know, I like to throw to the tight end a lot. You know, I think that Dak Prescott to Blake Jarwin could be what Jason Witten was to Tony Romo. Or the other way around, I guess. They just can't stop the dig routes, I guess. So we're 8 for 12 right now. Not too bad. What is that, like 75%? Yeah, it is 75%.
I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL.
No, it's, what was that, 67%? CeeDee Lamb gets the juke and the first. A little bit more.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
I'm going to take a chance deep. Michael Gallup, a little bit off the mark.
For me to believe that he lasted till the 17th pick of the first round. No one took him before that, and Dallas, surprisingly, finds him available, takes him, and you see why. Great hands, great route running. This guy is Mr. Exciting.
All right, so I'm able to get the ball out, but I do get hit.
Says this will be incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Okay, got him on the go route. Almost a touchdown, not quite, but no, I'm very, very close. You know, 13 yards. That's a manageable field position. I'm actually gonna send Cooper on a post route, and I should have him, and he catches it in the air. Pretty flashy catch, if I do say so myself, and that's his 5th on the season as well, so I think he might be tied with Blake Jarwin for the highest. Alright, so we have 25 seconds left. If we can get another score, at least a field goal, just to secure our lead a little bit more, then I will be a happy camper. Alright, so he's able to get the pass off. Almost catches it, but does drop it after the hit. So that'll stop the clock. So now I'm looking for Gallup on the sideline here. Looks like I have him. That's pass interference, so that is going to be a automatic gain. So we're on the 26-yard line. So all we have to do is just not turn it over, and we will have a score. Got the corner route. I guess he was on that. I thought what they were doing, I thought they were running like a cover 2, and that corner was going to be in the flat. But I guess they were running a cover 3. So I got Gallup. I'm going to call time. There we go. And Greg Zuerlein, he's a good kicker. I have full faith that he'll make this. No doubt about it. So now 24-14 in the 3rd quarter. They squandered their halftime possession. So now we can capitalize. And he drops it. These are the passes that you have to catch, you know?
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Okay, not a bad yard. You know, what is that, 6 yards?
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Okay, here we go.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Try that. I don't know why it's always a jump ball for him. Yeah, I'll just punt it away. I don't want to risk it. Let me try to get it out of bounds. That's going to be in bounds. Oh, I got such a good swerve on that fool. I just got such a bad angle on the tackle. Okay, so let's see if they get anything. Looks like they do get a touchdown, so it's a 3-point game, I mean. We got triangle right there. CD Lamb, get out of bounds. Okay, then we're gonna try to run the clock out. I'm not sure why the clock was still going. That's a little weird. I should have stiff armed, but you know. This is where I'm gonna let Zeke eat. Did he get the first? He did not get the first, but he's very close.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here.
I actually made the right read on that. It's going to be a holding call. I'm certain of it. So that's going to be a 3rd and 10. I'm going to have to run verticals.
So on the big tight end, hold it.
Each and every year,
Something like that. All right, Blake. You got the holding call. So if I passed you, you better catch it. I had him too. I should have thrown it. Now I got to punt it away and hope that my defense can do something. Alright. That should go out of bounds. I don't think he'll be able to return that. Nope, he can field it. I just got stiff armed by Golden Tate. A dude named Golden just pushed me to the ground. You serious? And they get a touchdown out of that. So now we're down by 4. So no more dilly-dally, you know what I mean? Got the cut with Cooper. Big gain, big gain. I'm actually going to motion Elliott into the backfield. I actually don't know how to motion him into the backfield, but, you know, it is what it is. So 15 for 25, 278 yards, and I didn't see how many touchdowns.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
I got Zeke.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10.
All right, so Dak is just about 300 yards now. Can I have him run a seam?
Can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal. Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly.
All right.
Now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
So I'm thinking toss on the goal line.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you get
Getting good blocks.
exactly what happened on that play.
I tried to juke into the end zone, but I guess he caught me at the 1.
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd.
All right, so it looks like Tony Pollard's going to come in for these last few minutes. Let's see if he can get the touchdown. And he can, because the blocks are crazy. So we are now in the lead by, what, 3 points, hopefully. Yeah. And we stopped them, so now here's what we're going to do. We're going to run out the clock. Oh, dude, we're down at the 1. All right, good thing Zeke's back in. Oh, risky. Risky business. Good movie. Did he get inbounds? He did. Awesome. So 18 for 28. Doing pretty well right now. We're going to go back to running coach suggestions. And we're going to try to chew the clock as much as we can. Okay, Zeke breaks the tackle, a few yards. He's gone 13 for 47, so not that bad, but definitely not as well as he did last game, you know.
It's still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott. He's gonna have to
I tried to cut it to the way outside. It's just, I don't know.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Steps away to his left.
Got him. Session catch that. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'm like fucking spamming my X button every time the ball goes in the air. I don't want him to drop it. And that's a genuine concern for me. Oh, I ran straight into a booming hit. I got rocked. Did all that for 3 yards, putting my neck on the line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Elliott, and this winds up.
Okay, that'll bring up a 3rd and what, 4 maybe? 3rd and 3. So I'm going to have him run an out route. I'm going to hope Amari and CD don't run into each other. That's a 1st down, right? Alright, so we're 20 for 30 right now, which is not that bad. You know, if you can put up 30 passes and make 2/3 of them, that ain't too bad. Daniel Jones is trying to motivate his team, but I think they know what's happening. If they do blitz, I'm gonna, and it looks like they will. So that'll almost set up a 1st down. So 3rd and inches. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the 1st down, then we're gonna take the knee.
I think he looks at it as I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm gonna keep firing.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy.
All right, so he trips on the lineman, but he does get the 1st. So then we're not even going to take the knee. We're just going to let the clock go down. That's another dub. We are now, what, 3-1 on the season? Or 4-1, should be, right? This is week 5.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on.
That was such a great catch.
Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying,
Okay, so we had 355 passing yards, 53 rushing yards, 8.1 yards per play. No side had takeaways, so it was all off punts and turnover on downs, TODs, if you wanna. Okay, so let's see what we got for stats here. So Dak Prescott finished with a 140.2 QB rating. That's pretty good, isn't it? Like, what isn't the max like a 160, something like that? I'm not exactly sure what goes into determining QB rating, but I went 21 for 31 for 368 yards, very good. 67 completion percentage, 3 touchdowns, 11.8. My longest says 36. Rushing, we didn't do too great. Saquon Barkley had 90 yards off 19 attempts. Ezekiel Elliott had 1 less, but he had 53 yards, so we weren't too great. on the ground. Tony Pollard had 1, but he only had 0 yards. It was just kind of like a QB sneak type of thing. Receiving, we did go very well, though. Let's go only Cowboys. So CeeDee Lamb had 6 receptions for 85 yards, average of 14.1. He had no drop passes. His longest was 29. Blake Jarwin had 5 receptions for 92 yards, average of 18.4. He had 2 touchdowns and 5 running catches, but he had 1 drop. Michael Gallup had 4 receptions for 81 yards, average of 20.2. He had 7 running catches, no touchdowns, unfortunately. Amari Cooper had 4 receptions as well for 66 yards, average of 16.5. He did have 1 touchdown, and that's about it. Yeah. Any pancake blocks? Oh, yeah. Zach Martin got a pancake block, and Lael Collins dropped a sack. But I think that that's a good place to end this. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's getting kind of late. I also have to really piss. And, yeah. So I'm trying to get this over with pretty quickly because I really do have to take a piss. So what are my stats on the year so far? So I have an average... Oh, wait, no. I have an average rating of 107.4, which isn't that great. Well, it's not bad. I've dropped 1,400 passing yards in 5 games, 14 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, unfortunately. So one of my, not my highest, but, not that bad. I've taken 8 sacks so far. I've had 96 completions for 150 attempts, which isn't that bad. So, so far we're doing pretty well. Zeke is not really having too great of a... Oh, wait, no. I guess I only see the stats for Dak, which makes sense because that's who I am. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I'm going to end it there. Next time we'll play the next 5 weeks. And, yeah, until then, take care. And I'm going to end it here, Make sure to subscribe, hit a like, do all that shit. You guys know the deal. You've watched every other YouTuber. You know what I'm about to say. But, yeah. Go check out my buddies. Their channels are in my channel. And, yeah. Have a good rest of your night. And I hope